しをずっと持っていてくれてたんだね。魔王の企みは大失敗だ。本当なら今頃仲間に見捨てられ人間不信に陥った君を僕だけのものにしていたはずなのに。騙されたことを怒っているのかい？そうだね、君はそういう人だ。なぜ撃たないんだい？まあ僕もナーブギアを装着しているんだけどね。君が引き金を引けば僕は死ぬ。君に人が殺せるかなんてね冗談だ。魔王を倒すのは英雄の務めだ。それが果たせない僕が。
重大違反を確認。 GM 権限を停止します。まもなく本システムは全機能を緊急停止します。プレイヤーの皆さんはログアウトしてください。
時間切れか。
繰り返します。まもなく本システムは全機能を緊急停止します。プレイヤーの皆さんはログアウトしてください。
また会いに行くよ。仮想世界か現実世界なのかはわからないけど。だってまだ聞いてないからさ。君が仮想世界に来た理由
を。おめでとう。実に見事な勝利だった。改めて称賛を送ろう。クリアおめでとう、勇敢なる者たちよ。
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the fuzziness in the background. My green screen setup isn't exactly the best. Well, here's another decent surprise in a game for my own view. My feelings for this game before it came out were mixed at best. So I went into this game with a semi-open mind, but slightly hesitant considering its setting. Speaking of settings, time to bring the facts. Spoiler warning for those who are too much of a bitch to handle future information. This game is set in the same vein as the anime's GGO, but with the game story canon instead of the anime, the novel story canon, which means we get Philia, Rain, Best Girl Yuki, Drea, of course, Premier Chan, of course, Kureha. We also get Rei / Meru / Cortana Setsuna, Meru / One Man / Donna / Self-Insert, Zaliska One-sama, and Itsuki along with the recurring cast. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad all previous characters from previous games joined. It helps flesh out GGO better. This game is a rather unique take on the GGO gimmick, as it puts you into a somehow more self-insert than Kirito-chan Sema-senpai. I.e., your own custom character! Oh, positive news! Your self-insert is no longer Kirito. Oh wait, you still play as him later. Fuck my life. Well, I guess for those who like him, good for you? Good for you? I'll get to Kirito mode in a bit because man, oh man, is that a separate can of worms in its entirety. So for your custom characters mode, you start with an introduction and tutorial, albeit neither are really necessary if you've seen the anime. It is really designed for novices if you judge by easy or normal mode. However, I do love extreme mode. That aside, you are stuck with the most pretentious amalgamation of horrendous tropes done in the worst possible way. The Osananajimi, aka childhood friend trope, the worst possibly executed tsundere trope, the self-deprecating character sub-trope, the unnecessarily defiant I don't need no man trope, and the list goes on, combined all in one character, is Kureha. She can be endearing at times, but she's mostly overbearing. Well, that's nothing compared to the mindlessness that is your custom AI that you get for whatever bullshit luck reason. Well, to be fair, they cover one aspect of me that is rather accurate, i.e. bullshit luck. Also, if you are wondering, the easiest way to beat extreme mode is to not play it for 99% of the game, then put it on extreme mode on the rest of the way. It works just like many games on the Xbox 360 achievements list, and I also suggest doing true end and one bad end on your first run and doing the other bad end on your extreme mode run. Quicker and much more efficient way to get the trophies. But back to the AI, two things really annoy me, maybe three. The first is that Ray / whatever you name her already has two names for no reason other than the AI being a stupid Genkidari wanting an intimate name from her master. She has the rest call her Ray, and she never changes it despite how close her master gets to her friends. She's thinking she's a Genki idiot trope personified in an insufferable way. She acts dumb for the sake of it. This is also a minor annoyance in my view, since I'm confident enough of a sniper that I don't need an AI accompanying me. Especially when based fucking honest Asuna is the best healing goddess ever. And plus, despite wielding a bazooka, Kureha makes a great healer too. Heck, even Leafy can make a good healer. The minor annoyance is that pretty much the AI is fucking useless. Well, to be honest, I was better substituting someone better in the end. My choice? Shinon. A 2-sniper, 2-healer squad is broken as fuck in this game. Shinon and I, 4 snipers, and Asuna and Kureha, 4 healers. That being said, we also got Zelisko Onesama and Itsuki, both of which are characters I am thankful for, ironically enough. Who would have thunk it that the dumb male service scenes would actually impact the story for the positive? This is sheer madness. To me, Zeliska at first seemed to be the Vert mean girl archetype. Instead, she acts like the Onesama figure I've always wanted in a woman. Now, Mizuno, this is how you write large-breasted women. Zelisko Onesama is one of the most fun, entertaining, cheeky yet endearing characters. She has a nurturing persona, always does her best for her friends, and is very, very supportive of you. She is the one you often rely upon in the story. Alright, speaking of reliability, let's break down Kirito mode. Kirito mode is much more preferred than the way the games of the past had set him up. Not to mention, there's actual segue from Death Gun to Kirito mode. Kirito mode is the big, overglaring problem of the game. Or so I thought, but I'll develop that a little bit afterwards. How it presents itself is the anime GGO all over again, but without the animation. It was literally the same bad story, but with Google Images instead of any decent animation. Fuck, I made a fuck ton of those jokes, because why the fuck not? It was terrible. However, as I look back at the presentation, the way the animation direction handled it was a masterstroke of deconstruction, as it subtly states that the gaming company put as much effort into Kirito mode as A1 Pictures put into the anime's GGO. Death Gun, the main antagonist, serves as the catalyst behind it. However, just like the original anime, he is ever so poorly written. However, this is where the game spins it on its head. Remember all those positive things I said about Itsuki and how I'm glad he exists? Yeah, this is why. This dude right here is why. The game makes the big reveal at the very end of the game that Itsuki is the third person behind Death Gun. And if you look at how Itsuki behaves, acts, and is motivated, it makes the most sense out of any of the three. Not to mention, he makes the smoothest criminal out of every one of the Death Gun members as well. He legit gets away with it in the main story, and I hope he remains that way. His means of erasing his traces are fucking brilliant, and is nearly on my own means of obfuscation. Itsuki brought true justice to what could have been my favorite character in the anime. I remember the moment in the anime where Kirito and Death Gun first meet, and remembering all the chills down my spine as I watched Kirito seem human and vulnerable for the first time. Laughing Coffin and Kirito always made an interesting premise, and how Laughing Coffin members are the biggest threats to Kirito. They are a huge demon that Kirito never seems to fully overcome, and in this game it makes you feel a part of its universe by giving you your own friends and enemies. I can imagine a direct sequel to Fatal Bullet, where you and Kirito fight all Laughing Coffin members. I can even imagine that if written well, Kirito can be considered a mentor figure of sorts, near the levels of Jiraiya from Naruto, or the old man who led the Hunter organization and took down Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. The game could build it up, where self-inserception occurs and you take the role of main character from Kirito, whilst Kirito falls to the demons he could never overtake, bringing your character a motive to take them down, to honor a person who fought his demons with the best of your ability. Hell, you could even make another mini story within it, with an avenging Asuna, or a Romeo and Juliet situation. Speculation aside, this game's story leaves some potential for some good writing, and Bandai Namco and whomever else developed Fatal Bullet, message me on my YouTube channel page of OneManCast through private message if you wish to take advantage of my ideas. Speaking of story, before you even get to Kirito mode and all the Itsuki goodness, your main goal for the majority of the game is advancing through the SBG Flugel, a super ship, which you explore to meet your AI's mother. For whatever reason, I forgot. I think I've actually nailed all the positives and negatives in this weird tangent. So instead, I'll just delve into the ratings. Direction. From start to finish. This game was a masterclass as far as direction is concerned. The intentionally bad Kirito mode, the amount of world building and inclusiveness, and just general execution makes this game satisfying on many levels. I will give this a solid 10 out of 10 S rank. Now we get into the sound. The soundtrack was numerous but unimpressive. I'd say it is on the side of high mediocrity. 7 out of 10 is my score. AC. Story. There are a lot of positives here, but bad Kirito mode and pacing issues are present. However, the amount of foresight and planning make these issues irrelevant and leaves a demand for more from me. Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more. 9 out of 10, a solid A rank. Design. Quite frankly, this was great too. All the characters are distinct, have their own quirks, and fit into the world quite well. Death Gun is fucking awesome in design as usual, and GGO is breathtaking when done right. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. A high B, a low B+. Now we get into the overall rating, and holy crap, was this game awesome. That is 2 games now, Bandai Namco. 2 games now of yours that I've really enjoyed, if you count Tales of Berseria along with Fatal Bullet. I will rate that game when I platinum it. That's kind of my rule. I will give the overall rating a 9.25 out of 10. A bit of a solid A. Whilst not perfect or infallible, this game's fun, adrenaline pumping, and gets you to care about everything in the game. Plus, Itsuki saving one of my favorite characters ever that got sent through the shitter makes me a really happy one man. That being said, IG fucking N gives me a 5.9. Hashtag fuck IGN, am I right? Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm off base? Did I forget to mention something? Care to tell me what, why, where, and how? Let me know in the comments section. With that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Remember to like, share on the interwebs and Twitter. Subscribe to my channel if you are new and have not done so already. Click the bell icon to be notified of more of my content. Follow me at Twitch at OneManCast and Twitter at OneManCast346. I also have a lovely Discord server that you should give a look-see when you subscribe. Don't forget to consider donating to my Streamlabs and or backing me on Patreon. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am one man, ODYSSEY.
Pull my devil's trigger!